ever since he started his re-election campaign, one of the big talking points coming out of Donald Trump has been immigration. That's been one of his big talking points, okay? And he wants to deport like 20 million people. Well, that's not going to necessarily be that easy. Obviously, there's going to be court challenges. It's going to take Congress approving money, and all of that. So it may not even happen. I think what's more likely going to happen is that they deport some, especially the ones that are already on lists waiting to be deported. They just push them through, and they make it sound like they've deported millions, and they overhype it like Donald Trump does with his crowd sizes. That's at least one theory. But the other problem with this is, beyond having the financing to do it and the logistics to do it, one of the questions becomes, where do you send them? Well, typically you would send them back to their home country, but you have to have deals in place with the home country for them to go back to, because they need to be able to hit the ground running in that country. When they get there, their country has to know they're coming and have a plan to deal with them, etc. It's not just as simple as putting them on a plane and sending them. Otherwise, a lot of these people would have already been gone. At least the ones that are awaiting deportation and have been awaiting deportation for a while. Now, one of the plans involves just deporting everybody to Mexico and making it Mexico's problem. And Mexican President Sheinbaum has said that's not going to happen. We're not going to accept them. And Donald Trump and his team have floated the idea of using tariffs to compel Mexico to just accept everybody, except for the fact that we are under treaty with Mexico as part of the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement that Donald Trump renegotiated, which was basically a renegotiated NAFTA that says we will not put tariffs on Canada or Mexico, and they won't put tariffs on any of the other two countries. You know, we all can trade between each other, no big deal. Now, Donald Trump would have to break that treaty that he negotiated, the one that he said was the best deal ever, in order to put tariffs on Mexico. So we'll see how that plays out. I just don't think that's going to happen. And like I said, the Mexican president said, we're not taking them. Well, there's another idea. There's a small list of countries that most of these people will have no connection to, that they're talking about just deporting these people to, sending them there and calling it a day. And that is just ridiculous. You're talking about taking people and just dropping them in a country and making it that country's problem. That is a international nightmare, and it would make us look completely stupid. Now, that being said, these things will be challenged in court, and there'll probably be some holdups. Donald Trump tried to do this the last time, where he wanted to send them all to Venezuela, and that never ended up happening. So they've got some plans, but it sounds like a lot of them are going to be unfeasible. I just don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to end up, doing barely anything and declaring victory for a lot of it. But we'll see. We'll see if they actually go through with this and where they actually send the people they are trying to deport.